Hi, my name is Shailendra Tripathi, and I'm a marketing professional, an author, and a visiting faculty in management. Now, on one hand, as I said, the local demand was going up, and then the supply or the global supply was going down. So there was need of having the pharmaceutical industry to be supported, to help them to grow, to, I mean, basically lay down a very strong foundation in India as far as the pharmaceutical industry is concerned. So if you would know, there are five pharmaceutical company that are basically the public sector company in India. There was need of building the technical competence and establishing the capability, the technical capability for bulk drug manufacturing in India, and that's how these five the public sector companies, they came into picture. So let us see them. You know what, the first one was HAL, that is Hindustan Antibiotic Limited in 1955. And then in 1961 was IDPL, that is Indian Drug and Pharmaceutical Limited. So these two companies, they played very important role, and then, as I said, the foundation for the technical competence as well as establishing the bulk drug industry in the country was triggered off or established with these two the company. And then in 1978 RDPL, that is Rajasthan Drug and Pharmaceutical Limited. And again in 1981 KAPL, which is Karnataka Antibiotics and Pharmaceutical Limited. Again in 1983 the BPCL, that is Bengal Pharmaceutical and Chemical Limited. Again, this was the same, the company that was Bengal Chemicals, established in 1901, was nationalized in 1983. So these five pharmaceutical companies, they have played very important role in terms of the Indian bulk drug industry, and obviously building the technical competence in terms of the pharmaceutical requirement. So that's how, when we say how the modern Indian pharmaceutical industry was established. So the history goes back, the modern history I'm saying goes back to about 1901, and the ancient history, as we saw, is even more than 5,000 years old. Not 100, 200,000, 2,000. It is 5,000 years old. Now when we come back to the modern India, and let's see what is the role that India plays in terms of the global pharmaceutical industry. So the very first thing is that India is the largest generic drug provider in the world. Yes, so India is ranked third globally in terms of volume and 13th in terms of the value. It is the huge contribution from India to the global, which is why, as I said, India is known as the global pharmacy. Now, when I look at the vaccines, and we all know, and very recently we have seen the contribution of India in terms of the vaccines manufacturing. I'm talking about the COVID-19 vaccines. So India caters about 50 to 60% of the global vaccines requirement. This means India can cater its own requirement along with all developing countries. So that's where the contribution of the India is in terms of the vaccine manufacturing, and then bulk drug, and then maybe the finished drug or finished goods manufacturing globally. So moving to the next part, where the India is playing very important role, is obviously, if you look at the US market, about 40% of US generic demand is catered by India. So you can say almost every third pill sold in the US is Indian. right? And not only US, when we look at the UK, about 25% of UK's generic demand is been catered by India. So if you look at India actually plays a very huge role in terms of the global pharma industry, whether it is bulk drug, whether this is the finished drug, or maybe the vaccines. And also, if you look at the when we started with the today's session, the learning about the Indian healthcare system. So what we learned that the system is very old. The history lies in the Indian system of maybe the beginning was with the hit and misses, the household preparations, and then obviously we evolved through the allopathy. But again, when we talk about the Ayurveda, the India has played the same role, in India, or maybe the Asian medicines, what the Greek medicines have played role in the West. So, with this, we come to end of this session. Hope you like this information, you enjoyed this. We will see you in the next session again. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights on pharmaceutical business. To learn more about Growth Magnet, visit our website www.growthmagnet.co.in. See you next time.